Welcome back to the Obsidian Empire. So I'm out in my back lawn. Right now I'm grilling. Right here I'm grilling some chicken. Just put the sauce on it. I had a little fire problem, but everything's under control now. I got the special sauce ready. I got the tools out. I got some water. First things first, I want to show you guys my new meat thermometer. I've had it for a while, but this is the first time I'm going to use it. Not even used yet, so that's exciting. And then my grandfather actually gave me this bike. It's an old bike. I had to put the lock on and the water bottle holder on it, and it works pretty well. It's really good quality, and it's pretty light. And the tires are still full of air, despite being glassed several times by accident. Now for the real reason I'm making this video, and I first of all want to apologize for not making anything, blah blah blah. I just haven't had time to do so until now. Gosh, I need a drink of water. One second, you guys. Just gonna put you down there, right on the grill. There we go. Now, on to the reason I'm making this video. This video is gonna detail Akame ga Kill manga versus anime. What's better, so far, for me, what's better, and exactly what's different. Alright, so, first of all you guys need to know is right up until, if I'm remembering this right before we meet the Prime Minister's son, everything is exactly the same, manga to anime, 100%, no doubt about it. It is completely the same. Well, maybe not 100%, you know, lines change, maybe a bit more detail, but it is completely the same. What changes is when we meet the Prime Minister's son, we meet some new Taigu users, or Tegu, or however you say it. Basically, we meet some new users. One of these users, I'm just going to check on this. One of these users uses fireballs. One of them uses a sword that he's married to, so that's not really Taigu. One of them is an alchemist that sucks blood from people to extend her own lifespan. And another does something else. I can't remember exactly what it was, but another does something else. The other one is a girl, by the way. A little girl, I think. Powerful, probably Taigu user. And when we were introduced to them, we also get one more new Taigu user that uses this scythe thing that was buried for centuries, so no one knows anything about it, but then Akame kills him just instantly. Even though he just gets cut, you know, you get cut by the Murasame, it's dead, you're dead. So, yeah. All the Jaggers died in just about the same way. The flamethrower guy is assassinated. Well, yeah, the flamethrower guy is assassinated around the time the sun is unveiled, with the makeup girl Taigu dying and her Taigu being destroyed. Mine kills the dog person, and Tatsumi, instead of killing that what's it called? One of the 4 Rakasha demons. Okay, it's getting hot. Oh, fire problem again. Alright, time to reply to the fire with some sauce. Anyway, instead of, basically there's one of the 4 Rakasha demons surviving and serving with the Jaggers and everything. Don't give the fire anything to burn, ladies and gents. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Let's see here. The 4 Rakasha demons. So, the other 3 Rakasha demons actually die about the same way. In this version, however, Ran actually does die. Basically, the Jaggers go against, or the Jaegers, I think. Anyway, they go up with Wave, Akame's little sister Kurume, that's her name, Kurume and Wave go up against three of these new three of the minister's son's little slaves, that you could say, I suppose. So, yeah, they get rid of three of them, but Ran dies. But he gets revenge for, basically Ran was a teacher, and one of these guys was like a serial killer who liked to kill kids. Like, he fucked them, and he did so many things to them. We don't even meet this guy in the anime, and I can see why. But he was just a horrible, horrible person. And so Ran basically gutted him. I'm not doing this the proper way at all. You're supposed to go first piece to last piece, but this piece here keeps catching fire. So I have to be careful. Very careful. And all the fire, by the way, is on low. Alright, anyway, so Ran dies, but Kurume makes him one of her puppets. So Ran becomes one of her puppets. And this is actually kind of significant. So Ran is dead. As opposed to the anime, where he survives all the way till the end, plus he survives after the end, because he becomes an integral part of the new, the new government's order, or something like that. You know, he's pretty integral, basically. And Wave does survive, too. Wave and Kurume actually run away. In later chapters, when Tatsumi, Leon, Akame, and the General are the only ones left. Now, here's where people start dying different. And I know I'm going way out of order, by the way. So I'm just gonna get this out of the way. When remember in the anime with the Temple of Light guy, or the Order of Light or whatever. So he tells Mine and Tatsumi basically, "Oh, you're meant for each other. The stars have aligned it. Blah blah blah," and they fall for each other and everything. So that guy is actually when they're assassinating the guy who's going to assassinate him. Eventually, you know, the Jaegers are protecting him, the Jaggers or whatever are protecting him, the Four Rockers Demons were. So, unfortunately, the Organic Tengu, that was such an awesome guy in the anime, so he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Unfortunately, he is dead. I'm just going to leave this open for a bit, because I got to take some things inside. Like, I got to wash this brush real quick. And I gotta take this whole container inside with me. And its top. Alright. I awkwardly got it. Okay. So, let's see. They're all dead. I can leave. Oh, shoot. Alright. You know what? I forgot to do something. So I'm gonna leave this running here. I'm going to bring the container inside, and then I'm going to go turn everything over. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm washing the brush, by the way, just because I used it on the raw chicken. Now that it's no longer raw chicken, I'm obviously going to have to wash these tongs as well. But now that it's no longer purely raw chicken. Let's see. Oh no, I had to turn you over early, so you got to turn back over. Okay. Let's see. So the Organic Tengu guy, the guy with the horns coming out, and he's a great cook and everything. What would you do without you? He dies to Adise, allowing Tatsumi, String Dude, Leon, Akame, and Mine to escape. Yeah, whoever was basically on that squad, so he's sacrificed against Adise to allow everyone to escape. He stonewalls her, just like in the Colosseum in the anime, and so that they have time to escape. Now I think I'm all caught up with everyone. Oh yeah, I'm definitely all caught up. So everything I've described up to this point is now fully caught up. If you want, I can, if you guys really want to, I and actually I will, but this is just going to be a kind of a rushed video so far because I'm not at the end yet. But I'm going to make a video detailing all the events in order, in actual order. So look forward to that. Yes, very much so. Look forward to it in the coming future. And this is something I'm not just promising it. I swear it that I'm going to get it out sometime before the end of 2019. The exact events, because I was looking on YouTube before I started reading the manga, and nothing. I could find nothing. So I'm actually going to be the first to do this, unless some bright wise guy decides to do it as I post this video. Which is fine, I'm still going to do it myself. Anyway, so now I'm all caught up. Nothing much differs, aside from the fact that, I'm just going to put you guys right there right for now, because I have to dry this stuff off. It's not done with soap, but I'm pretty sure I used hot water, and so that should be enough for now. So I gotta get back out there. Even though all the flames are on low, that doesn't mean crap right now. Anyway, Tatsumi and the string guy are actually captured in a completely separate way. They were actually out on patrol or something like that. Oh yeah, they were out on patrol, scouring the city. They were incognito too. So, yeah. They were incognito, and the son of the minister, basically, he caught them. He noticed they were acting just a little bit suspicious. He caught them, and in the ensuing battle, he literally teleported them inside the palace where they were both captured. Unfortunately, they were both captured. But they were both captured alive by the minister's son. Now, after this, the minister was subjected to the torture. String Guy escapes for a short time, but when he comes across the other guy when he comes across the guy with the blade that he's basically married to, I'm not sure if this guy's dead yet. No, he's dead. Yeah. Anyway, he gets killed by Akame later. Leon kills the girl with the vampire sucking thing. Anyway, so Akame, so String Bean guy. So I just forget his name and whatever. He escapes, but he comes across the guy that's basically married to the blade, and he gets killed by that guy. I'm going to leave the grill alone for a minute, because I actually have to wash my hands, because it's covered in this, because I got chicken stuff all over it. So I needed to put a glove on for a bit. Stringbean escapes, comes across this guy with the sword. I'm sorry, but the sword cuts him down. I'm sorry I was building up to that point for so long. And his body is put on display. Some spies, actually the spy that Stringbean rescued during the battle with the 4 Rakasha demons, and her boyfriend have actually are actually working with the revolution and stuff. They're not even known as spies at this point, because they killed the couple of Rakasha demons that got them, that got her. So they aren't known as spies. Not yet, anyway. And I'm pretty sure they survived to the end, because they are overlooking the entire battle at the end. Akame versus Adise and all that. Adise, whatever. So Stringbean dies. They see his body is nailed up, and Nejida, recognizing him as a dear friend and comrade in arms, actually, they get his goggles, and Nejida she'll keep them on her for all time. And this is basically, he hasn't even gotten to admit his love this time. I thought he would survive. but he made his escape too early. He killed the Prime Minister's son and some royal guards, or whatever, Imperial guards. That's it, Imperial guards. Other than that, he's dead. Actually going to do something productive at this point and put the shovels while I tell you guys the story. Let's see here. Tatsumi draws too much power at the execution ground where he's rescued. He's able to punch, what's his face, the great general that is like the only one in the Imperial ranks who can match Adise. So, yeah, and he showed up in the manga at this point a few times. He beat the crap out of the guy without, you know, it was a no Taigu battle, and Ran did it. Wave did it. He beat the crap out of the Prime Minister's son in a fair fight. So, yeah, that's good. In that battle, though, so Mine does kill the guy, but she doesn't die from her wounds in the end. In the end, she's in a coma, and Pumpkin is completely destroyed, which sucks because Pumpkin was awesome. But whatever. Oh yeah, and in case you grillers out there that are watching me do this are concerned about using the raw sauce, using this if I didn't use cold water or hot water, don't worry, because it's all going to be hot enough that all bacteria will be killed. Like, it's already hot enough that all bacteria is killed. Let's see. Okay. So now we're at the execution. Tatsumi's rescued, Mine's coma, Pumpkin destroyed. Okay, yeah, and Mine is carried off by the Revolutionary Army. And because he drew so much power, because he was actually able to punch Adise and get a couple hits off on the Grand General guy before Mine killed him. Basically, he was able to get so much power. He was able to power up so much because Curcio was trying to take over his body. He only had 4 times left to put it on. And he used up those 4 times pretty quickly. I think the one against Kurume was wasted. But I'm going to get into that. They go on a few more assassinations. Akame, you know, it's a few more assassinations, but basically Tatsumi is on hold. Let's see here. All the Taigu users. No. Okay. Kurume reunites with her assassination people that we get to see like once in the anime, I guess, when she's standing on a mound of corpses before she joins the Jaegers, or the Jaegers. I don't care. I'm gonna call it Jaegers because it starts with a G. You can call it Jaegers because that's probably what it is, but I'm gonna call it Jaegers because it sounds cooler and less like it's crossing universes. So the Jaegers are completely are almost completely destroyed at this point because there's only Adise left. So yes, Kurume reunites with her assassin people. They split off into 2 groups to try to assassinate some people, some revolutionary heads, because Akame got in the capital and assassinated a ton of imperial heads, like great generals and bodyguards and all that crap. So, yeah, she's a pretty big threat, and Kurume is losing hair at this point. She is losing hair. She is going worse than she was in the anime. Okay. Now it's time to redo this side. So while I do that, I'll keep telling you guys the story. And I'm just going to try to do this quickly. Kurume and Akame meet on the battlefield because Akame goes after the group that Kurume's not in by accident, because she's guarding one route and Leon's guarding the other route. And they're going to have reinforcements on the way and everything. It's just a massacre of assassins. And Kurume summons all the corpses around that she can, and attempts to to save all the assassins she can. and Akame and Kurume meet in the battlefield. Let's see here. Oh, and so Adise takes control of the remaining assassins, and allows, yeah, Adise takes control of the remaining assassins. Then what happens is Akame and Kurume fight. Wave tries to stop them. Leon and Tatsumi try to stop him. He says I love you to Kurume, and they run off for a bit. So they're out of the picture, like, almost completely now. Like, Adise doesn't even think they're alive because what's it called? Yafusta? I'm gonna call it Yafusta because that just sounds awesome for a blade name. Is now completely destroyed. It's shattered into pieces by Murasume, or no, by Tatsumi's. Yeah, so Tatsumi destroyed it. Let's see. Then there was. Okay, that's not going on there. Oh, sorry, I was blocking the view for a bit. I just wanted to do this. So, Kurume and Wave are out of the picture almost completely now, which is great for the revolution because them being there it would have probably tipped the tides of battle the way it turned out to be. Now we come to the big battle. Tatsumi only has like 2 more times to use Incursio before he himself succumbs to freaking Incursio. Yo, what is this? What is this? It's bleeding something. Okay, well, we gotta turn over, baby. Alright. So Incursio only has a couple times left to be used. I should just grab the tongs. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the tongs. Let's see here. Now the big battle begins. And the 4th Rakasha demon that Tatsumi thought he killed but didn't. Okay, is now basically she's the one that's reporting the battle to Adise and the Prime Minister. She's reporting the battle to the Prime Minister. And she's still alive, by the way. And Akame knows this. Which kind of... she's not dead yet, basically, is what I'm trying to say. She ain't dead yet. So that sucks. That she's still alive, but she's in love with Tatsumi a little bit, you know? Oh, no, never mind. That doesn't even fit into the picture. The minister... No, okay. Yeah, this point, the minister has seemingly killed off Leon in the manga, which would be a huge shock because it went to something like it did in the anime. But where I am right now, Leon is now caught up to the fleeing minister after having her lion Taigu destroyed. So yeah, she is dead. No, she's not dead. She's seemingly dead. But at this point, she's caught up to the minister, the point I'm up to. There's an epic battle between all the Taigu users that they have gathered there, like from the axe throwing guy that they killed with Brought's general, or a good friend, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, he's still alive. No, I'm sorry, not he's still alive, but because I knew he had to die. He had to die for symbolic purpose for giving Tatsumi Incursio. And he had to die at that battle because that was with his old friend, turned enemy. Anyway, they gathered all these powerful Taigu, and they're all battling Adise after she's done with battling Akame, because she's kind of powered down right now. Now this is all the Taiga they've gathered up to this point. The eye from that executioner guy watering fireballs or whatever from the serial killers in Seattle Taigu. That scythe, the sheer scissors. She got everything. Oh yeah, and Tatsumi's a dragon at this point because the king unleashed the supreme Taigu, and Wave and Tatsumi were able to bring it down. But Tatsumi turned into a dragon instead of being crushed to death and dying. Yeah, so I only got a bit of time left. I gotta rush. Okay. And Akame stepped in, I think, as the new eyeball guy user was dying, or was gonna be killed, because all the rest, I think, are dead at this point. And the only other Taigu that did anything against her, Adisa, was the scissors, like the blinding light thing. And then Akame was able to cut her arm off, because she let her guard down for like a split second. No, wait, she stabbed her and Adisa cut her arm off by stopping time. Well, stopping time, whatever. Oh, and we know of another Taigu now. But it's not really important because he was a dumbass and he's dead, and we never see the Taigu again. It's basically an arrow that never misses its shot. And Adisa kills him like immediately. He comes in with his army. All the revolutionary armies were going to meet up. They were going to go charge, and he has to be a dumbass and meet up and try to face Adisa on his own. And him and all his men get slaughtered. The assassins, like I said, they're important because they went ahead and dispatched any rebellions that were started by the revolutionary army that were inside the city. But they're all dead now. Because you go down to Akame really easily, you're not qualified to really stay alive for too long. Let's see. And Adisa is dead. She dies about the same way. And Akame stabs Incursio, because Tatsumi is at this point turned into a dragon by Incursio, with Tatsumi fading away and Incursio reviving. But Tatsumi is able to use... No. Akame stabs the thing, and Akame still stabs the dragon, killing the dragon, leaving Tatsumi alive with the body of a dragon. And Murasame is shattered by Adisa, but Akame uses Adisa's fencer sword to shove it, to fling it while it's still in the air, right in between her breasts, and kills her. And so she's dead, and Leon's running after the Prime Minister, and the battle's basically really waning down because Adisa made some ice cavalry that did some damage to the Revolutionary Army, but you know, it's dead. They're all dead now because Adisa is dead. She entombed herself in ice and shattered. So that's where I am right now. I hope you all enjoyed this. I know it's a really long video, but as I get some time now, it ain't gonna be much, but as I get some time now, I'm gonna try to make some videos for you guys. This was just an idea that I came up with. See y'all next time, and remember, thanks for watching. I guess, you know, whatever. Alright, see you now. Peace.